on sending a message. They thought they won the tag team titles, but what if
tag team championships on the line. Sheamus, Cesaro, Club, Gallows and Anderson. 2 referees, which I still don't understand. I guess it's a split decision, or I don't know. I really don't know how this match is going to work, but we'll find out and see. But I see Cesaro and Sheamus still winning.
Despite that false win, you got to believe there's a lot of confidence oozing off of Gallows and Anderson heading into this match here tonight. Anderson and Gallows, who have been tag team champions around the world, still waiting for their first taste of WWE Championship gold. And the Football Kickoff Show brought to you by the brand new WWE mobile game, Champions, where finally you can answer, who is the greatest of all time? It's available free now in the App Store and Google Play. WWE Universe still filing in here to the Alamo Dome, expecting well over 50,000 members of the WWE Universe. It's going to be a massive night. And what a stage for Gallows and Anderson. What an opportunity to become the WWE Raw Tag Team Champions. Two men who live on a motto, being mean and making green. And it's about the Raw Tag Team Championship. 2 officials signed in this matchup. Carl Anderson, a 4-time IWGP Tag Team Champion. 3 of those times with his current partner, Luke Gallows. Anderson had the longest reign and the most title defenses in IWGP. Cesaro quickly comes out of the box, looks for the cover, and a kick out quickly at 2 by Anderson. Cesaro looking to put this matchup away early. Look at the power display by Cesaro. Coverage by Cesaro again. Is it enough to put Anderson away, and a kick out at 2? I found Cesaro possibly the single strongest member of the entire WWE roster. Anderson immediately matching that aggression. And then you see the second official assigned outside the ring getting involved early. Saw a lot of shenanigans over the past few weeks, including this past Monday night on Raw, where Gallows beat Cesaro, and there's the battering ram from Sheamus, covered by the tag team champion, and a kick out by Anderson. I talked to Cesaro earlier, and he said, last couple weeks have forced himself with Sheamus to kind of rethink their game plan a little bit, re-strategize how they approach Gallows and Anderson. There's a great double team again. Cesaro and Sheamus have become great champions. Cover on Anderson, who again powers out at 2. When it comes to tag teams, there is no substitute for chemistry. Cesaro and Sheamus have built a great deal in the past few months, but Gallows and Anderson are like brothers. They have been a team for far long.
Bicycle kick.
Yeah, they may be brothers in this matchup, but later on tonight, it's friend versus friend and foe versus foe. Every man for himself.
So they're in the Rumble too, but they never announced it though.
Luke Gallows in off the tag, and Corey Luke is a just incredibly large man. Very, very big. 6'8", over 300 pounds. Gallows is.
It's gonna be a long show tonight. I know that.
Cesaro ducks underneath the wild clothesline. There's that springboard uppercut. Is it enough to put Gallows away? Hook to the leg, and again a kick out by Gallows. But Cesaro and Sheamus very much the aggressors in the early going.
I think that's part of going back to the game plan, realizing, look, we're dealing with 2 very aggressive individuals, Gallows and Anderson. We've got to up the ante.
Double suplex by the tag champs. And Sheamus looking to inflict more damage. The 270-pound Celtic Warrior with a knee to Gallows. Is it enough to keep the titles in a kick out?
Sheamus has been doing a lot of mixed martial arts training to improve his conditioning.
And considers himself to be in the best shape of his career as Cesaro makes the tag.
Oh, wow. Did you hear that?
And 2 of the most powerful men in WWE today, Sheamus and Cesaro, frequent tags in and out, keeping Gallows isolated in their corner. Great tag team wrestling here, Corey.
It's fun to watch Cesaro and Sheamus because it's almost a constant game of one-upsmanship. There's still a friendly rivalry between the partners, which leads to bad situations for their opponents.
Gallows in a back drop.
Cesaro coming down hard on that shoulder.
Anderson and Gallows tweeting out that it would be too sweet to win the tag team titles tonight, of course. Oh, and look at Cesaro fighting back, trying to get out of the corner and make a tag to Sheamus.
As Cesaro realized he was in imminent danger and needed to get out at any cost. Oh!
Big uppercut. Anderson didn't want one. That distraction allowed Gallows to take over. Watch out. And there's a boot that Sheamus
That's a giant roundhouse kick.
Suddenly the challengers have an opportunity perhaps to knock off the tag team champions.
It will be a night forever etched in history. Welcome to WrestleMania.
Yeah, I still don't know why we need commercials during a pay-per-view. That's why I'm just gonna mute this for a second. But hey, what do I know? But you gotta have commercials for a pay-per-view. Free! It's always free.
And we are back live at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas. This is the Royal Rumble kickoff show. Anderson and Cesaro, I should say Anderson and Gallows against Cesaro and Sheamus for the tag team titles.
Before we went to break, we saw the educated feet of Luke Gallows on display, completely turning the tides of the matchup.
We are counting our way down to the Royal Rumble, just about 51 minutes away from the 30th annual event.
Key opening here for Cesaro. They'll try to roll over and tag in Sheamus.
Cesaro was slightly disoriented, started climbing in the wrong direction.
Gallows trying to prevent Cesaro from making the tag in the corner. Cesaro, though, rolls through, tag made. Here comes the Celtic Warrior. And Sheamus, former Money in the Bank ladder match winner, former Royal Rumble match winner, former world champion. And look at him go.
A professional wealth giver, too.
And here's Sheamus.
Wow. It wasn't pretty, but it was effective. Here you go.
And now 10 feet to the boundary. And Gallows is going to feel these clubbing blows.
Why Sheamus is one of the most hardest hitting superstars in all the WWE.
No doubt about that. He even goes up to the top rope as he does here.
Oh.
Sheamus with a big clothesline off the top rope isn't enough to retain the tag team titles in a near fall for Sheamus.
I can only imagine the sight of the Celtic Warrior flying through the air from the top rope, coming right at you. It's got to be like standing underneath a piano falling out of the sky. I think it's nightmares are made up.
Cesaro, double team. Is that enough for Cesaro and Sheamus to knock off Anderson and Gallows, and somehow Luke Gallows stays in the match?
Notice how Cesaro used his body to hook both of Gallows' legs, trying to get any sort of advantage in the cover, but it still wasn't quite enough.
I think we know what Cesaro's thinking here.
Swing! No.
Texas swing here in San Antonio. Tag made to Carl Anderson. Oh, and Anderson just ran into Sheamus with that big boot. And Cesaro, though, follows it up with an uppercut.
Cesaro was able to sidestep Anderson. I think the boot was intended for Cesaro, but it landed on Sheamus. There's a cover.
Anderson using the ropes to his advantage, and there's where the second referee comes into play.
So this is why we need two referees. One in the ring and one out the ring.
Anderson may have stolen there, but the second referee didn't allow it to happen. There's the uppercut, Cesaro. Kick out by Anderson, an air fall.
Two very close calls for both Cesaro and Anderson.
Super kick.
Cesaro thought he had Anderson pinned off that wicked uppercut, but Carl Anderson able to kick out.
Neutralizer.
And now going for the Gotch neutralizer. Lands on his feet. Anderson dropped toe hold by Cesaro.
619. You ain't right, Mysterio, though.
Here comes Cesaro. Swiss 1-9.
And now Cesaro going to climb up to the top rope. Cross body, lateral press, hook to the leg, kick out at 2.5. So close for Cesaro.
I think Anderson may have surprised himself that he's able to kick out. High impact cross body. The Swiss Superman soaring through the sky of San Antonio.
Notice Cesaro has not lost his focus, keeping his eyes on Anderson.
Swing! No.
Great counter by Anderson. Backslide.
And Anderson caught Cesaro with an uppercut of his own. And there's one by Cesaro.
You want to trade uppercuts with Cesaro.
Anderson is tough as they come, though. Boot to Luke Gallows.
Spine buster.
By Anderson. Trying to win the tag team gold. Cesaro at 2.
Anderson calling for the big man.
Could be magic killer time. You're looking at new champions. And Sheamus, though. Oh!
DDT. Bro!
One of the officials knocked down.
Hey, that's why you got 2 referees now. Ref bump. Swing it! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's a welcome sight for Cesaro, who may be on the verge of putting Carl Anderson away.
Looking for the sharpshooter on Anderson. It's locked in. Sharpshooter, center of the ring. Anderson with nowhere to go. And now Carl Anderson in deep trouble as Cesaro sits out. Anderson trying to force himself to the bottom rope to force a break here. Anderson's almost there. Cesaro trying to bring it back to the center of the ring.
Great ring awareness.
Oh, look out.
Super kick.
And now, looking for the victory. Here with the tag team titles, and Sheamus breaks it up.
Into the nick of time with Sheamus.
And now the brawling begins.
Things breaking down in a hurry. I'm starting to wish we had 4 or 5 referees out here.
So what is it about DQ?
Carl Anderson.
Oh, careful.
We got to be very careful there. And Gallows, though, got Sheamus with a kick.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have new champions.
And Anderson with a magic killer. Cesaro, legal man.
Roll it up, roll it up.
Anderson's got the tights. Anderson's got the tights.
Oh, new champions.
They were the tag team titles.
Wow, what a waste of a reign for them. What a waste of a title reign for Sheamus and Cesaro. They didn't really do anything.
Get it done. They win tag team gold for the first time in their WWE career. Come on, Cole. Too sweet me. This is a great moment for Gallows and Anderson. Well deserved. Now all the dollars can shut up.
They've done it all over the globe. They're legends in Japan, and now Gallows and Anderson are your Raw Tag Team Champions.
Waste
I
of.
can't believe it. I mean, earlier in the match,
Wow,
all over again.
I didn't expect a title change.
They're running behind, but
Well, for once, I guess they made the club look strong.
And the second official would have to
But
come to the ring now.
Cesaro and Sheamus barely even had the titles. Now they want to put the belts on them.
Sheamus was hitting anything that moved, almost included the referee.
Waste.
Gallows on point with a wicked boot. It was time to kill the magic.
And a magic killer.
I guess whoever saw on the pre-show, they saw on the pre-show because I didn't think there'd be new tag team champions.
Anderson. Referees used them. And Carl Anderson using the tight brings tag team gold to Anderson and Gallows.
you got to wonder if that second official had still been present. Would Carl Anderson, would Gallows be the tag team champion?
Stop it with your hypotheses and your hypothetical sacks and live in the reality. We got new tag champs.
First championship change here tonight is on